Hi, I'm Mackey McCanlish. I'm the lead designer for single player on Titanfall 2.
So you guys didn't have a campaign in the first Titanfall. What made you want to come back to it in Titanfall 2?
Well, we really felt like there was more to the universe than we could get across just on the multiplayer side. And honestly, we have a lot of passion for single player and for campaigns, and we've demonstrated that with this team over the years and over multiple games. We've got people that worked on titles at other studios for single player, and this was a great opportunity for us to rekindle that passion and bring it to the new generation of games.
Are there any cool cinematic or scripted moments people will experience in the single player that make it differentiate itself from the multiplayer experience?
Oh, I mean, absolutely, and you can probably see a little bit of that from our trailer. Single player is focused on you, the gamer. It doesn't have to compete with what's going on with competitive play or what's happening with the other gamers, so there's plenty of opportunity for those memorable, meaty cinematic moments that you've come to love.
A lot of gamers say when multiplayer games come out, we don't need a campaign, and then you release a game with a campaign and they complain about it, and then you put a campaign back in and they go, why is the campaign back in?
You know, what I found is that there's more than one type of gamer. There's players that want the competitive side, and there's players that just want to not have to worry about any people shooting at them, and they just want to know a story. And there's plenty of people that want both and people in between. So the real way for us to please both those camps is to have both of them in the game.
What differentiates a good multiplayer experience to a good single player experience?
Wow, I really think that those, both the competitive side and the story side, they have very different goals. So competitive needs to have some degree of fairness, and it needs to be it needs to put you against players of your own skill level so that everybody can have fun, and it can be not too hard but compelling. Whereas single player needs to feed your inner need for story. It needs to tell you, it needs to fill in the details about a place and characters.
Now in your trailer, I kind of noticed that you're trying to give a Titan its own personality to make it feel like it's not just a tool, but a friend or a companion.
Right, we've got characters in this game, specifically, especially the Titan, that are full characters. They're written. They've got all their own VO. They have independent actions. So this is still Titanfall, where you can get into your Titan, but at the same time, when you're not in him, he's going to have his own independent actions and be a character that you can connect with.
So is this similar to kind of like Halo versus AI, where he's kind of like his own? Is he sentient, or is he just a computer that has kind of a written personality?
He's an artificial intelligence that's designed to meet the needs of the pilot and collaborate with the pilot so that both of them together can be way more effective than they could be alone.
Would they say it's kind of similar to like a K9 unit, a police officer and his German Shepherd?
If the police officer could open the K9 unit and get inside and put him on and become even more powerful, then it would be exactly like that.
What are some of the locations we'll visit in the single-player campaign?
Some of the locations. Well, this is an extension of the Titanfall universe, so we're not revisiting the exact places that you saw in Titanfall, but it still takes place on the frontier. So we're still going to be visiting places that will seem like they fit in the fiction of the first game. But you do not have to play the first game to follow what is going on. It's a brand new story in that universe.
What's the biggest challenge for you designing a single-player story campaign for gamers to experience?
For this game, it was that we started with the multiplayer, and we have these fantastic but very free mechanics with the wall running and the double jumping. So figuring out how to guide the player action and provide some degree of restriction is a challenge with those mechanics, and that was a really interesting design challenge over the course of development. And it took a lot of tries and a lot of experiments, but in the end we kind of found our groove, and we've made something that is easy to follow but still provides a lot of that ease of motion that Titanfall is known for.
When does Titanfall 2 come out, and what platforms will it be on?
We're coming out on October 28th for the X1, the PlayStation 4, and on the PC on Origin.